Like, share, subscribe. Shouts out to the Lions Den community. And don't y'all forget to subscribe to the podcast show. Link will be pinned in the top of the chat.
Just name the channel who can bang with us. I'll prove that you are smoking dust. GGB Media is top notch in this game, y'all. You failures only have your self to blame, y'all. Cricket TV and a weapons make you suckers cry. Why don't you close your channel, crawl into a hole and die? Shout out to those who love our movement, no, we'll never flop until you get your mouth off LGBT. We are the underground outfit, y'all. We built this whole thing by ourselves, no in y'all. Independence start with self-preservation. If you can't take care of self, then how can you build a nation, y'all? Yup, we got that merch for the ladies and yes, we even got that merch for the babies and we got appliances and everything that you will need. We got some banging songs that make anemic haters bleed.
All right, man. Yo, y'all press one if y'all can hear me in the comments, man. We got a mic check, man. Salute to everybody tapped on in, man. We got a mic check in here. If y'all can hear me, press one in the comments. We gonna get right to the funk. Can y'all hear me? Y'all can hear me? All right, man. Salute everybody that's been showing love and supporting the channel too, man. I appreciate all y'all, man. Look, man. So I got the news, man. A couple of my subscribers told me I was doing a little something else. And they said, yo, Ticket, you heard what happened with Tisa? And I was like, nah, what happened? They said they tried to run down on her in the courthouse after the verdict earlier today. And I said, what? They was like, yeah, she on live now. Damn near in tears talking about it. Let me tell y'all something, man. And I try to look. If ain't nobody else going to talk about it, if ain't nobody else going to stand up for the shorty, well, fuck it. I'm going to do it. I don't care what nobody say. You understand what I'm saying? That shit out of pocket, man. At the end of the day, that's a black woman that's successful, that's doing what she do. If you don't, let me tell you something. And to the person in the comments, I'll put your comment on the screen because you said she annoying. That's why. Let me ask you a question. If you don't like her, why you watching her? Because you jealous. You really want to be her, lady. See, let me tell you something. Only a weirdo sit up there and pay attention to somebody they don't like. I'm just telling you what it is right now. If you don't like Tisa, unsubscribe. Don't watch her. Why would you watch her video? I'm just asking y'all the question. Why would you pay attention to her whole way? See, the problem is, especially with some of you ladies, y'all jealous of the girl. I'm just going to be honest with you. It's pure effing jealousy. Y'all jealous of the position she's in. Y'all jealous of the moves she making. Y'all jealous because she looked good. You jealous. Well, I ain't gonna say that, but it is what it is, man. There's a lot of envious people out here. Listen, if you don't like what a person say on YouTube, that's why you have different YouTube channels. You can easily change the channel. That shit they said they was trying to do this girl outside of the courthouse, it's out of pocket, man. And like I said before, man, that's a black woman. But see, I know y'all don't care about shit like that. Everybody always complaining about something. But her numbers say otherwise. You got a dusty like Bookman making videos about this woman. But he let the white dude sit up there and say the N-word in front of him. He ain't even check him. But he want to pick on this woman. Put her face on his screen. And he ain't even got a woman. This man in the house, damn near 50-some years old, alone. Lonely. But y'all want to point this girl out. If y'all don't like what she got to say, do your thing. You don't even got to pay her channel no attention. But y'all do, because y'all really rock with her. Y'all really attracted to her. You really want to be down with her. But since you ain't got enough heart and enough, you know what, kahunas to step 2 and get rejected, what you do is you turn to hate. Y'all hate her numbers. Y'all hate her wave. Y'all hate the success she have going on. All because of what she think. We don't even live in a world no more where people can have their own opinion on something without being called a sellout, a coon, a buck dancer, all this shit, bro. This shit is sad, bro. It's sad. It really is, man. If you think Diddy is a scumbag because he's puts his hands not only on girlfriends, but on all types of women. Women who work for him, girlfriends, friends, all kind of shit. This ain't just related to domestic violence. Diddy put his hands on all kind of women. Why y'all ain't hear about him doing this to all kind of men? Think about that. And we live in a society that's accepted this type of foolishness and this type of degenerate behavior, man. That shit's sad, bro. A real man don't gotta operate like that. What old boy said in the movie, yo, that's a female, nigga. Period. Regardless if you like her or if you don't like her. You understand what I'm saying? But again, the hate is real. You understand what I'm saying? And like I said before, a lot of these dudes, man, they home, they lonely. You don't never see them. They don't with no partner. Them niggas is desperate, and they have a lot of hatred in their heart. That's all there is to it. Brandon Crenshaw says, I was wrong. Where Diddy at right now? Okay, shut your bitch ass up, nigga. Thank you. Thank you. Trick don't get too comfortable. So as I said to y'all, if she's so annoying, why y'all listen to her? If she's so this or so that, why y'all listen to her? Because really y'all rock with her. A lot of y'all got some real secret type of things that when y'all look at it, y'all think about it. But the hatred in your heart, instead of you being able to give somebody their props to just being successful, it make you want to hate them, talk down about them. Right? That shit's sad, man. Like I said, if you don't like the person, bro, you ain't got to listen to her. And I'm gonna tell y'all how out of pocket these niggas is. All them niggas that ran down on Tisa, ain't none of them motherfuckers running down on Nancy Grace like that. Let Nancy Grace go out there and sit outside that courthouse. Ain't not one of them niggas run down on Nancy Grace. Nancy Grace out there by herself, popping her shit. They ain't gonna say nothing. They ain't gonna say nothing. And that's facts. Because they only do that shit to black women. Let Nancy Grace go out there, right? Let her been out there today. In the midst of all that, you think any of them people that ran up on Nancy Grace? Hell no. Nancy Grace been there popping that shit every day. But they're trying to run down on Tisa though. Think about that shit. But then they want to be the same ones running around here calling somebody tethers and coons. Man, shut your bitch ass up, nigga. Stripping ass, hoeing ass niggas, man. If you don't like what she say or the content she put out, you don't have to listen to it. Don't nobody force you to listen to somebody on YouTube. That's the craziest part about it. You're not forced to listen to somebody you don't want to listen to on YouTube. That is why you have the subscribe, unsubscribe, blocked button. These are all facts. But this is what people do. I'm telling y'all this, bro. This is the hate. And then you even see the ladies coming in here hating this shit. Right? So it's shit sad to me, man. Like, if you don't like what she doing, bro, And then let's just say you watch her, but you disagree. You ain't got to be like that with her, bruh. You could just say, look, man, I disagree with you. But you running down on the chick, you can even have a back and forth dialogue. But you them trying to run down on the chicken, man, come on, man. That shit ain't right, bruh. Like I said before, man, if ain't don't no nigga stand up for, I'll stand up for. And I don't give a fuck what none of you niggas say. Cause don't none of these niggas control how I move, nigga. Straight up. Right? And that's any sister that's in that position. Whether I like you or not, I'm not gonna sit there and watch somebody beat the fuck out you. Period. To the person who says, you said, where is her big offer? Hold on, let me pull your comment up. You said, because I seen your comment. I seen your comment. Hold on. You said, where is her big offer? I just scrolled past it. My bad. I know I seen that. Actually, I wanted to catch your comment too. You said, let me see. I ain't missed that comment. I don't know why StreamYard got this thing like this now where you can't really see the comments. Let me see. Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. Yeah, she bro, these people that do YouTube videos, they work harder than what y'all think, the people who are really putting in time. All of them on all sides. You know what I'm saying? Like I said before, bro, if you don't like what somebody say or their opinion, bro, you ain't got to subscribe to them. You can unsubscribe to them, bro. Simple as that. Save yourself the stress. But see, I'm going to tell you something. Y'all got to ask yourself a question. Why do these people even listen to Tisa if they don't like her? You know why? Because she got motion. She doing numbers. She got motion. People pay attention to that. They get jealous of that. They get angry with that. You know what I'm saying? She out there with no camera crew, no nothing. She got a stand, a mic, a phone, and doing whatever she do, and she doing big things. Right? You got it, like I said before, man. She one of them ones that's in her lane. But if you don't like her or what she's saying, do that mean you got to try to run down on her? Make it make sense. And like I said, if don't no nigga on YouTube stand up for the fuck I'm gonna stand up for. Don't give a fuck what nobody say. That shit ain't right. That shit out of, and that's the same thing that I told y'all that's going on in this society. You got a lot of these motherfuckers with all this energy. I'm telling y'all this, bro. They got all this motherfucking energy for these women. Right? Running around here calling every girl in the house a hoe, a bitch, a slut, beating on these women, do all these things, bro. Instead of just being a man and just walking away like, hey, man, look, if you don't rock, let me say this to y'all. If you don't rock with a woman, if she not like satisfying you, you could just, a real man that have morals, ethics, and a standard, man, just gonna walk away. I'm be like, man, it is what it is, and just walk away. Point blank, period. But we've lost our moral compass. Where people now, and this is why I'm telling y'all, they always say, yo, why don't nobody come out with allegations from the beginning? Because all y'all gonna do is demonize them. Anybody that come out with allegations against somebody that got money that's a celebrity, they gonna get demonized. They know it. This is what happens every time. It don't matter. They gonna get demonized. Look how they treat people now. Everybody's gonna be called a bitch, a hoe, a liar, all these things, just for coming out with their story. It ain't gonna be no, yo, let's see if she's telling the truth process. Nah, They getting called bitches and hoes and liars off the rip. And then if you tell the truth, a nigga come call you a simp, a bitch ass nigga. Man, never been that, never will be that. It is what it is. If anybody's simping, it's Diddy. This nigga paying for chicks, rooms, and lawyers who testifying against him. If that ain't simping, I don't know what is. He had a whole line of chicks around him that wasn't even right for him. Or he wasn't right for them. But look what he's putting the company in a situation he putting himself in. When you are the person in position and power, you have the burden of responsibility. Because you control who come around you and who don't. But people don't want to talk about that. That's why it's important when black men get rich, when black men get wealthy and get in a position of power, you have to control who come around you, who be around you, who you let in your circle. That have to be a priority number one. Right? That's all I'm saying to y'all. What you gonna do when Diddy touch down in LA? The same thing I do every fucking day? What that's supposed to mean, nigga? The same thing I do every day? Get up, eat some pineapples, have a strawberry smoothie or two, drop a video, brush my teeth, take a shower, go to the gym, come back, drop another video, go back to the court again, get some shots up, come home, drop another video, chill with the people at the crib, watch some Netflix or something, have some laughs, take my ass to sleep, nigga. That's what I'm gonna do. What I always do. And speak out against the goddamn nonsense that's going on. That shit out of pocket, man. If you don't like what the person's saying, man, bro, you ain't gotta watch them. You ain't gotta watch them. Simple as that. Why would I keep watching a person that I don't even like? Imagine if y'all went home every night and turned on the TV show and just watched it and you don't like it. Just to complain about it. Make it make sense. And I'll say this again. This is why I don't be rocking with none of these celebrities like that. Only a select few. Because a lot of these dudes is fake. Look at all these celebrities speaking out now. Ain't none of them had nothing to say when Diddy was going through the trenches of his trial. Diddy said, yo, I was alone. Ain't nobody talked to me. They all left me alone. They ain't want nothing to do with me. I'm by myself. That's what he told Kanye. Now, all of a sudden, all of them popping out the woodworks. Fake as fuck, man. It's crazy, bro. Crazy work. And y'all see this. I've already said this to y'all. I've seen dudes that I love as brothers come on and go all out for black men and show love to them. Help build up their status and everything. And what they did, turn around and shit on them once they got into a lane, they turn around, shit on them, act like they ain't, you know. Once I seen it, I felt, yeah, this is a cold game right here. When you didn't really have no motion, you needed these guys. You doing interviews with these guys, all this other shit. Soon as they show love to you, shout you out, do all this stuff. You get up big, you start getting these big paydays and shit. Now all of a sudden you don't know nobody. I've seen it with my own eyes. That's why I don't, bro. I'm telling y'all this. So again, and you watch this type of case right here. Look at all them people that was hanging out with Diddy. How many of them people went down there to the courthouse during this trial? How many of them people went down there to the jail to visit Diddy? How many of them called Diddy? None of them did. He said that. He said, man, ain't nobody called me, man. And I do want to say this. I apologize to the one subscriber. He told me something, and I told him something that wasn't true. I apologize to you, sir. I forget your name. You had a comment in my other channel, and I do want to publicly apologize to you because I was wrong about something I said to you. Now, I'm going to tell everybody what I said to you, sir. I told you because you came to my channel today after when I was doing the bail denied video, right? To the person who says, don't let her fool you, she loves the attention. That's her channel. That's on her. Listen, you say she loves the attention. It's your fault if you give it to her. If you don't like her, you ain't got to watch her. But you watch her. Because you know she got that motion. She got that way. That's why y'all watch her. Don't let her fool you. She like attention. Yeah, she can't give herself attention. Somebody got to be giving her attention. Y'all be acting like these people be making themselves watch their own videos. No. Y'all all be over there for a reason. Whether you like her or don't like her, if you watching her, she winning. She winning. These are all facts. Again, and whether you like it or not, she got a lot of great qualities of a woman that real men should fucking like. She ain't running around here begging no nigga for no job. She ain't busting her cheeks on OnlyFans. She ain't sliding up and down no goddamn pole. She ain't out here goddamn looking like a thot. She literally is doing her own thing. Legally. Reporting. Covering stories. She's showing you that she's intelligent. She can gain a big audience. These are all great qualities to see in a woman. Y'all dog every other woman like Gina and Cassie and Jane, who out here selling, according to y'all. Because y'all say they only in it for the money. Right? Y'all say they all hoes. They only in it for the money. They don't care. This woman out here actually doing an honest person's work. Fuck you mad about? Because she don't say something that you don't like, don't watch her. Don't watch her. But you're going to keep watching her. You're going to keep watching her. Now, back to what I said and what I was saying, right? You know, and I want to say this, right? To the person who said that to me, I forgot where I was coming from, y'all. Oh yeah, the person came in here um and asked me. Oh no, they told me. I know I said this to them. They had a comment, and I accidentally told them something that was not true. I told them we were talking about something as far as, oh yeah, when the bail came out, when and Diddy got denied bail, and the brother came to my comment section, and the comment is still up. It's in that video I did about the bail, right? Denied bail. You guys will probably go back and see it after this video. And I accidentally wrote something that was wrong, and somebody hit me up and said, "Yo, Ticket, you wrong." And I want to apologize to that guy because I was going hard body when I was talking to that brother about that topic, and I was wrong. Now, for you guys who don't know what happened, I'm finna tell y'all what happened. So basically, I made a statement that was wrong to him. I was talking to him about the verdict of the jury on this case, and I told him that the judge could not overturn uh, the verdict from the jury, and I was wrong. I apologize about that. Now I want to restate. I want to reframe my statement. So I apologize to you, brother. I want to reframe my statement to you, and I want to say how I feel about that. Because since you said it, I do want to say how I feel about that. And you guys can go check that comment. It's up in the last video. I actually commented to him, and I was wrong. So when I looked it up, somebody hit me up and told me. And when I looked it up, they was right. So a federal judge can overturn a jury's verdict in very limited circumstances. This typically happens when the judge believes the jury's verdict is not supported by the evidence or that the jury misapplied the law. This is often done through a judgment notwithstanding the verdict, a JNOV. Now, here's a more detailed explanation. A JNOV occurs when a judge determines that no reasonable jury could have reached a verdict based on the evidence presented or that the jury incorrectly applied the law. Now, it goes on to say insufficient evidence. It says that if the judge finds that there was not enough evidence to support the jury's conclusion, they can overturn the verdict. Or it says misapplication of the law. If the jury disregarded the judge's instructions on how to apply the law to the facts, the judge can overturn the verdict. Let me read that one again. So it says misapplication of the law. If the jury disregarded the judge's instructions on how to apply the law to the facts, the judge can also overturn the verdict. Now, this person was getting on me because they were saying, yo, the jury was like, they didn't want to follow the instructions. They might not have understood the instructions, man. Because, listen, I'm going to say this to you, right? I know a lot of people are going to get mad at me when I say this, but I'm going to tell y'all the truth. I don't believe, and let me read this first. So it says, rare circumstances, overturning a jury verdict is relatively rare as judges generally respect the jury's role as fact finders. Now, limited scope. The judge's power to overturn a verdict is limited. It is a routine occurrence. It's not a routine occurrence. And the judge's decision is subject to appeal. Now, civil and criminal cases, the judge can grant a JNOV in both civil and criminal cases, but the standards may differ slightly. An alternative to overturning, if a judge disagrees with the verdict but believes there is valid basis for the verdict, they may instead grant a new trial. Now, here's the thing, right? I'm gonna tell y'all this right now. I don't believe that judges, when you have agreed both sides that there should be a jury trial, I don't believe judges should be able to come in and change verdicts because now you're setting a whole new precedent. Even if you don't like the verdict, right? Everybody know I don't like the verdict, but you have to respect the verdict. See what I'm saying? See, because you'll be a hypocrite to say don't respect the verdict. Because guess what, y'all? We all told everybody had to respect the verdict with O.J. Simpson. I thought O.J. was innocent. A lot of people thought O.J. was guilty. Guess what? I wanted people to respect the verdict of the jury of O.J. Simpson, right? So in this case, regardless of whether or not you like the jury's verdict or whatever, I don't think that you should be able to go and start playing with jury's verdicts and stuff like that unless you find that there was some type of illegal activity going on. That's different. But outside of that, right? You should not. I don't think you should, because now you don't open up a whole different situation now. Because now what's going to happen is now people going to start looking at judges to overturn verdicts and stuff like that. And it shouldn't happen like that, bro. I do believe that you should be able to be judged by the people around you. If them people say they feel that way, hey, man, it is what it is. You just got to take it. Like today, I was wrong about 3 of the charges being guilty. He was found not guilty. Guess what? I had to take my L on that. Just like niggas had to take their L when they said that Diddy was going to get bail and his ass sitting in jail right now. I can't come out here and complain. I gave my prediction of what I thought was going to happen. Something different happened. It is what it is. I have to live with that. I don't believe that the judge should come back just because he don't like what the jury said and change the verdict. I think the only way that the judge should be able to get involved is if they have proof of illegal activity. Because both sides were picking the judges. They both were picking the judges. Right? So unless you come back and tell me that it was jurors that was compromised or something like that, man, I don't want to get no, because then you open up a whole different set of standards. But see, I'm going to tell y'all something else. Y'all will come in this comment section and say, yo, Ticket, I appreciate you for standing up for women. But then y'all will hate me and unsubscribe me when I talk about what Donald Trump said about grabbing them by the PU, you know what. That's the hypocrisy of America. So y'all love me when I say, hey, man, bro, it's wrong what Diddy did. But when I tell y'all well, what Trump said was wrong and what he did was wrong, y'all got a problem with me about that. Think about what I said. Right? Think about what I said. Excuse me, you said that Tisa tells she talk a lot, like someone always is out to get her. She got a right to talk as much as she wants. It's called YouTube. It's her channel. She can say the hell she wants. If you don't like what she said on her channel, you can change the channel. I don't think y'all understand how this thing goes. You don't have to like that person. Point blank, period. Nobody's forcing you to like somebody. I'm going to keep it real with y'all. My homies here on YouTube, if I see a video I know I ain't going to agree with them on, I ain't even going to watch the video. The content I know that they put out that I like and I'm going to rock with, I'll watch it. I'll support it. I'm not going to hate them or try to push them down because of it. That's not how I move. But some people on YouTube, y'all think y'all can control these content creators. You don't like them, you don't got to watch their content. People will spend all day making videos about other content creators. It's like, yo, why you focus on other content? If you don't like them, keep it pushing. Keep it pushing. She can do as much as she can do is talk as much as she wants on her YouTube channel. That's like you going to somebody's house and telling them how much they can talk. You can't tell nobody that in their own house. That's facts. But I'm going to tell y'all the truth. A lot of these brothers feel this way because where is this same energy, they say, for Harvey Weinstein and all of these other people? They have great points when they say that. I don't disagree with that. Because everybody, we all go hard on Diddy. But then it won't be the same type of energy for Garth Brooks allegations. And the list goes on. These are all facts. But because of that, it's not going to stop me from banging on this dude because I know that he ain't shit. What he did to them people and them women, that shit ain't right. That shit out of pocket, my nigga. And don't nobody deserve to get celebrated moving like that, bruh. At all. That's why I feel he needs to sit his ass down a while. See, sometimes You won't get your mind right until God sits you down for a little while. Say, nah, sit your ass down right here, dog. Because you playing too much. You think it's a game. See? So they have a problem with it. They have a problem that everybody can say, hey, man, did he deserve to get life or he deserve to get 20, 30 years? But they'll say, hey, man, Donald Trump got 34 felonies. He the president of the United States. Think about that. Think about that. Joe Biden's son got convicted of criminal activity. And this man freed his son. Meanwhile, everybody else got to abide by the rules of the law of the land. Ain't that effed up? Think about what I said. This is why people was going out here acting like this. But I'm saying that don't give you a reason to act like that. I'm saying it's not right to play the, oh, well, they did this to this, so I'm going to do this to this. Nah, man, if you know a nigga out of pocket, bro, you out of pocket, my nigga. That nigga Diddy is out of pocket. But see, y'all can't get mad at me when I say, hey, man, Trump saying he grabbed him by the peas and all this other stuff. When I say that's out of pocket, y'all can't get mad at me about that too, because that's right too, what I said. Right? Think about that. So a lot of these people are acting out because of these situations. Right? But to run down on that girl outside that courthouse, that black woman like that, man, that shit ain't cool, man. Because like I said, y'all wouldn't have did that shit to Nancy Grace. I promise you, on everything I love, let Nancy Grace would have been set out there, right there in front of the courthouse when everybody was standing at. Let her been sit out there after the verdict was read today. Would nobody have ran down on Nancy Grace like that? They'd have given Nancy Grace all the love, honor, and respect. This is the same type of shit that happened in basketball. Y'all see how the dude will walk down, a black man will walk down on Stephen A. Smith, buck on him, be ready to fight him. Skip Bayless pop his shit every day. He down at the courtside of the NBA Finals. Ain't nobody say a word to him. Do y'all get where I'm coming from? This is what I'm saying. So until we start treating each other right and respecting each other's opinions, right? Because you don't have to agree with somebody to respect the fact they got a right to an opinion, right? The problem I have is that Diddy is he clearly have a problem. And people just ignoring this shit, acting like, it's an everyday situation. I'm like, we normalizing this shit? So if that's the case, what that does is prevent everybody from speaking out when somebody do beat the shit out of them. That's all this does. And it puts more fear into people and from standing up for themselves. And everybody wonder why. These are the reasons why. And then when they see everybody getting behind this shit, then what they say, they're like, man, ain't no hope. I can come out here and tell the truth and be telling the truth. Everybody can call me a hoe, slut, a bitch, a liar, all out my name, all this stuff, right? How can that's what, and I don't understand this shit. I don't. But it is what it is, man. You know. And I'll say it again, man. They hate on the girl. She a beautiful woman, man. Point blank, period, bro. And she doing her thing. And she ain't had to go on OnlyFans to do it. Tisa Tells didn't have to go on OnlyFans to get the bag. She could have. Tisa, think about this. Tisa Tells could have took the easy route. She banging and she got a body. She could have went to OnlyFans like a lot of these other chicks and took the easy route, my nigga. She ain't do that shit. Straight up. If Tisa Tells went and did an OnlyFans right now, all the niggas that be hating will be subscribed to her OnlyFans right now. And chicks too. These are all facts. These are all facts, right? I'm telling y'all what it is. But she's on here doing her great reporting work. You know what I mean? And she doing her thing. And she ain't had to, go that route. Like a lot of these chicks is taking the easy route. You understand what I'm saying? Y'all gotta think. I think about it like that. She don't create basically her own network, her own lane. You know what I mean? You can tell she putting in a lot of work. You gotta respect that, bro. Especially when they didn't take a lot of people taking the elevator, bro. They supposed to be taking the stairs. They out here taking the elevator, man. So definitely it is what it is, man. You know what I'm saying? That's what it is. She ain't sold her soul for it. Evie, that's what it is. She could easily go the Kardashian route. So, I mean, these are the qualities you're supposed to, respect about a woman. You might not like everything she said or what she believe in. Hey, man, that's your prerogative. But for people to have to run down on this chick, act like they're trying to do whatever, that shit ain't cool, man. I ain't never felt like I had to pick up my hand and strike no woman. Never. If a chick got me mad, I'm leaving. Or she leaving. Because it ain't even getting to that point. Because you ain't finna even get me that mad with no woman to where I'm going to take it there. It ain't never going to be that. And you have to have that discernment in your heart, in your spirit, right? As a man, especially when you're a man of value, you have money, you have power, you have status, you're successful. Your decisions have to be better. You can't be blaming everybody else when you're in the position of power. None of those people, Cassie, Jane Doe, Gina, none of these people would be around you if it wasn't for you. Think about it. Think about what I just said. But we always want to give cop-outs and blame everybody else instead of blaming the person who got these people around them. Like, nah, you can't do that, bro. You got to move different. Right? You got to move different. So, yeah, I'm going to stand 10 toes for it. You understand what I'm saying? And it is what it is, you know? And, some of the niggas going to come acting like hoes, talking about, oh, this nigga be in the set. Nigga ain't going to say it to me, though. Nigga not going to say it to me. So, yeah, bro. Like I said before, man, y'all let me know what y'all feel. Let me know what y'all think. I told y'all the devil's at work, man. Y'all think this is a game? This is psychological warfare going on, man. And I told y'all, the devil is strong at work. Strong at work. And the devil come to kill, to steal, and to destroy us. And that's facts. Right? And people need to understand that and put y'all in y'all mind, y'all day-to-day mission in life and y'all movements. Yeah, we're gonna slip up. Yeah, we're gonna make mistakes. Yeah, we're gonna do things that that's wrong. But you have discernment, bro. When it gets to these type of levels that we talking about now, that shit ain't right, bro. That nigga John Combs is too talented. Have worked hard to get to a certain level. To give it up doing dumb shit, bro. Let a homie of mine be a billionaire and want to come out here and do dumb shit. I'm gonna wring his neck and say, man, what the fuck is you doing? You trying to, those type of people you have to have around you. Real talk, man. People that really love you. People that love you gonna tell you the truth. People that care about you gonna tell you the truth. They gonna rock with you, but they gonna love you. They gonna tell you the truth. And if you love and respect them, you got an open ear. You willing to hear that. You willing to receive that. Right? Y'all let me know what y'all think, man. You know what I'm saying? Y'all have a blessed night. Everybody do good, man. You know what I'm saying, bro? Shouldn't be all this back and forth fighting like this in the streets. If somebody disagree, man, it is what it is, man. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, they run down on Tisa. I know who they ain't gonna run down on, though. I got a whole list. They ain't running over there looking for no smoke with George Zimmerman. They ain't over there looking for no smoke with Chauvin. You want me to keep going? But they gonna run over there looking for smoke with Tisa Tail. Sad, man. Sad, bro. Like, share, subscribe, man. Y'all subscribe to the podcast. You already know the link is pinned at the top of the chat, man. I salute to all the podcast subscribers. Y'all flexed up, bro. You know what I mean? The link to the podcast is I'm gonna pin it at the top of the comments, man. Y'all get over there, bro. I got a lot of motivational stuff we'll be putting out over there on the podcast show too, just to keep y'all and all of us motivated on a day-to-day basis. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people really don't know me. I do this a lot on an everyday basis with youth. Talking to them, put them in positive mindsets. Telling them not to do. You understand what I'm saying? Negative things. Telling them not to go negative and bad routes in their life. But people don't know this. Violence prevention programs, working with the youth. But they don't know that. You don't tell everybody what you do. That's why I be trying to tell people certain things. Then I be trying to make, bro, y'all just don't understand, man. Like, share, subscribe, man. Salute. All right, you guys. So we appreciate everybody that popped in, supported this video. Make sure that you guys shop our merch. We got that new A Weapons merchandise right there below this video. All you got to do is look below. The links will be pinned at the top of the comment section as well to get the merch, to donate, support the channel, and subscribe to our podcast show. You'll see all those links pinned at the top of the comment section of this video. And we appreciate everybody that supports this channel and our networks. Also, that straight drop weight loss formula. Go to the website. You guys will see that. A link for that will be pinned at the top of the comment section as well. Go right there for all of your weight loss needs. Straight drop weight loss formula. We have a lot of testimonials on the website. You can go to www.str-8-drop.com and get you some of the weight loss formula today. Take your weight loss serious. Get in the gym, work out, exercise, and do what you got to do to stay on point. We appreciate everybody that's been locked into this video. Again, all the links are pinned at the top of the comment section below. Salute to all of y'all. And again, we appreciate everybody who support what we doing over here.